Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ. Get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. And that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. All right, well, the Hall of Fame night is going to come probably in the not-too-distant future, but Amanda Nunes showing no signs of slowing down. Won her title back against Juliana Pena midway through 2022, and yet another title fight for the Lioness here tonight.
I'm going, John. When Amanda Nunes goes into the Hall of Fame, I'm going. Wow. I got to be in attendance. She is that special to the sport. She has elevated female fighting with her performances and her dominance. And that win over Juliana Pena showed that even in her darkest hour, she is still the best in the world. But tonight, she has another challenge ahead of her that she has to try and get through to once again add to the legacy that she has built so far ahead of anything else we have seen.
Right, and most pundits believe that when Amanda Nunes is focused and in the gym, she's the best 135 or 145-pound fighter in the world.
Or 155. Yeah. Female fighter, she's as good as anybody.
And she will look to prove as much yet again here tonight. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kayla. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, Amanda Nunes has every skill in the book. That is why she is the reigning undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. But how will she approach this challenge here tonight? Takedown could be there if she wants it. Or will Amanda Nunes prefer to just stand on the feet? I guess we'll get some answers here early in this one. Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's going to play out.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Man, her kick to the body there was a beaut. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, that's a big hook there. Well, Amanda Nunes Nunes has the hands going early. The American top team corner certainly approves. Conan Silveira, Dean Thomas like what they see early out of the UFC bantamweight corner. Wow, what a head kick! And that one certainly found the target. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Inside leg kick now. All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round. Now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at those redness in the leg, the bruising and welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Forth we go. Nice placement there on the left hook counter.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
That shot blocked by Nunes. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. 2 minutes now to go in round one. Nunes gets back up. All right, so the narrative in this one has been the Lioness Amanda Nunes and her striking. She fights very well on instinct, but hasn't necessarily had to lean on the grappling tonight.
No, we've seen Amanda Nunes really calm everything down. The knock on her before was the cardio. Now Amanda understands that she's so accurate in the stand-up that she can take her time and find the shots that matter. We have never seen Amanda look better than we have seen her look in the octagon tonight.
Just unable to quite find that range. Oh! This could be it. Hook is there again. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets going.
All right, so Nunes' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Nunes gets the takedown here late in the round. Nicely done. Excellent ground and pound there by Nunes.
Massive shot from the top.
That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Oh, she works the...
Oh, nice bump leg, yes.
All right, And a full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. Nice shots landing from the top position. Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Nunes is in half guard. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
High-level grappling by her there as she reverses position on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nunes. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nunes. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Ready? Come on.
Big bruise starting on the right side of her body. Not good. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well wrapped. Oh!
Oh, man, these are hard.
Oh, huge left. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight. Her opponent made it crease back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out. There it is again. Look at that. She's getting up. Yep.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight. This is a terrible position.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard. Oh.
All right, so Nunes' eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Lands with the ground and pound here. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward, and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as in I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard. She is so dominant from the top position.
Ground and pound strike there now. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Nice positional control here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Oh, and just like that, she gets out of it.
She gets out of it. Great job staying calm when she was in a submission that you don't see very often.
Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Oh, great ground strike by her there, and she opened up her opponent now. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
All right, so Nunes is back in full guard. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
And now she's in mount. And now she has her back. She flattens her out. This could be a lot of trouble. Nice.
All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
That last round was awesome. Your submission attempt was so close. This round, you need to regain composure. Slow it down a little bit and think.
All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result, her dominating the action at the close of the round.
Fight. Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two young guys.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Hook in the clinch there by Nunes. Oh, beautiful hip toss there to take her down. She's flying Cormier Airlines
She's
tonight.
flying first class. She got thrown right on her head. You got to keep those hips back if you're going to defend this position.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Nunes. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side. Big shot on the feet!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the ball.
Back to the feet! Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, so the Lioness Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout. No judges needed, no scorecards needed, and a lot of people felt like she was going to get this result tonight, but she made no doubt that she was the better woman in this equation.
She was way better. She was the one that knew. She was sure. She was confident that if she got her hands on her opponent, she would knock her out.